Hello. Good
Hello.
evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening. So it's your first time, Umar, in Tirana?
My second time, yes.
Your second time. When was your first time?
2019,
2019.
yeah.
So you were like, how old?
Maybe I had my 21st birthday here actually, or
Oh, you-
20th birthday, yeah.
Okay, it was, so you traveled for your birthday in Tirana.
Yeah, I was
How did
here.
you find out about Tirana, about Albania?
I was in Macedonia and I just wanted to travel here and I ended up liking it a lot, so
Yeah.
I actually lived here for 2 months.
Uh-huh. Oh, you lived here for 2 months?
Yeah.
That's very long. I
Yeah.
mean, for a tourist,
Yes.
when it comes to a tourist.
Yeah, I liked it that much.
So you are kind of a nomad guy. You
Yeah.
travel a lot,
Yeah,
right?
I like it.
You like it?
Yeah, I like to travel.
Which part of the world did you like most?
For me, Malaysia, Kosovo, Albania, those are like my top 3.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because the people and the food, the culture, everything. Yeah,
You really enjoy it here.
yes.
Do you have a lot of Albanian friends?
Now I do because when I went to the mosque, I've met a lot of nice people.
Okay. So you were born in USA, right?
Yeah, I was born in America. I went to school in Hawaii.
For how long did you stay in Hawaii? You lived there?
Yeah, like my whole childhood. Yeah,
How was your childhood?
kind of hard sometimes. I
Uh-huh.
would get into a lot of fights. I was bullied quite a bit because of the way I look for being white.
You were bullied for being white.
Yeah, because there's a lot of racism in Hawaii.
So until what age did you live in Hawaii?
Until I was maybe 15.
15.
Yeah, and then I went to stay with my grandparents in America for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But what were your passion when you were young?
I wanted to be a veterinarian, actually.
Really?
Yeah, work with animals.
Uh-huh. Did that change
Yeah.
at a certain
kinda.
point?
Yeah.
So I see a lot of tattoos. You use social media too.
Yeah.
You were known in social media.
Yes.
For what were you known in social media?
Mostly speaking different languages and just posting videos of myself skateboarding.
Uh-huh.
That's the main 2 things.
So you are a skateboarder,
Yeah.
professional one? Kind of.
Not that good.
Not-
But yeah, I've entered competitions. I've won certain competitions. Yeah.
Uh-huh. When I asked you about your childhood, you said that you even were in a lot of fights.
Yeah, a lot of fights, and even in my household, I had an abusive stepdad, and yeah, that is also a reason why now I just want to be positive, and that's also why I don't want to end up like that too. I want to influence people to be a better person.
So, do you think that at a certain point, that thing in your childhood had a lot of impact on you
Yeah.
while growing up?
Yeah, like abuse in school, abuse at home. It's made me stronger, but also realized that we should respect people and be nicer. And that's why I think Islam is good for me, because there's a lot of rules and, be nice to people, be helpful, don't hit people.
You are a devoted believer now. But what religion were you from your family?
I didn't really grow up too religious. Like, I've been around Christianity and Buddhism as a kid, but I didn't really believe in God or follow anything too. Yeah.
When you say you were abused, how were you abused in your childhood?
My stepdad used to smoke drugs and he would beat me and my family, and he was just a crazy person. But in Hawaii, that's normal. A lot of people smoke meth in Hawaii, and it's actually a place with a lot of domestic violence. There's a lot of violence in general in schools. There's racism, so that's just what I grew up with.
At that time, you become one of the community. When the community is like that, domestic violence and bullying, you become one of them. You start to fight. You
Yeah.
start to bully too.
You start to act the way that you see things, like the cycle. Yeah.
Then from Hawaii, when did things come to become more easy for you?
Yeah, when I moved back to mainland America and moved throughout Mexico, my life became pretty good.
You've lived in Mexico?
Yeah, all over Mexico.
All over Mexico? About your tattoos. People talk about ask you about your tattoos.
Oh yeah, people have a lot of questions or they make assumptions, but I just
Okay.
I just like tattoos.
How many tattoos do you have?
couple hundred, maybe more.
Couple
Yeah.
hundred?
Yeah, my
Oh, really?
entire body. Yeah,
Your entire body?
everything.
Which one was the hardest one?
The most painful?
The most painful and the hardest to paint too?
Maybe the forehead, the ribs. Yeah.
What do you have at your forehead?
It's my birthday in Burmese.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Southeast Asian language.
Okay. And yeah, I see even figures.
Oh yeah, just cultural things. This is like a Mayan temple because I'm part Mexican, and yeah.
Okay. And what have you written here?
It's my nickname,
It's your nickname. Can you say your nickname?
Chow Fa. It's like a play on word. It's a lot of play on words for me, so it's just a funny thing.
Play on words?
Play on word, like a joke with words.
A joke with words.
Yeah, yeah. Both of my last names translated into Khmer is Chow, and one of my nicknames was Fa. So when you put together Chow Fa, it's like both of my last names. And
Okay.
yeah, it's just
So it's like a gaming.
yeah, that is the nickname I used there. People would call me that. It's for me just a funny thing.
It's yeah. It looks nice. But what else? For example, as in the throat.
I have my family's name on my neck. My sister, my grandma, my dad, everyone.
Where? Okay.
Over here, yeah.
Your back?
All of my family's names.
Uh-huh.
For me, that is the only one with the most meaning. You know, all of my family's names on me. So yeah.
Did you grow up in a big family?
No, I grew up with my mom and my sister, and I would visit my mom's parents every once in a while in Seattle.
Mm-hmm. You said about your father, and are you connected with them, both of them?
The last time I talked to my dad, I talked to him on Facebook a few years ago, but I think he's back in prison. He just keeps committing crimes and going to prison.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How it is growing up as a kid of someone who is now in prison and used to be on crime?
Well, I didn't grow up with my dad, so it's the same for me. I don't really know what it's like, but it was good growing up with my mom and my sister, and I'm thankful to at least have had them to grow up with. So, yeah.
On your TikTok, you showed a video how it was before that not only used to fight, but you used to smoke cigarettes,
Yeah, drink alcohol.
drink alcohol,
Smoke weed a little bit.
Yeah, smoke weed a little bit.
I would steal from stores. Yeah, a lot of bad things.
You did steal from stores?
Yeah, yeah.
So you have made crimes too?
Yes, I've been
Okay.
arrested a few times.
And
My mom
then-
would pick me up from the police station as a kid.
Okay. Why were you so rebel?
Just the way my friends were in school,
Okay.
doing graffiti, stealing, smoking, swearing. Just that's what I grew up around.
Okay. When did you try marijuana?
Well, when I was younger, just for fun, I just wanted to try it,
Uh-huh.
but I never really liked
Younger,
drugs.
you are young. Anyway,
Oh,
you are young, 24,
maybe-
it's a young age.
Maybe 14 years old. I tried
14 years
weed.
old.
Yeah.
When you did first stole, for example, what age were you?
Just always, I guess, I would take like a candy bar or something. Or
Really?
I would steal T-shirts sometimes if I wanted it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, when did all the things change for you?
You know, like the past 2 or 3 years, I've been struggling with depression and just, you know, crying a lot, feeling depressed and sad, suicidal, just because I feel lonely or something missing. And one day I was researching Islam, and a lot of the teachings I agreed with, a lot of the things they do. I think that that would be a positive thing in my life, and now I'm here.
Për të mos humbur asnjë prej intervistave në Real People, bëni subscribe në kanalin e Euronews Albania.